Guidance UTI and Guidance Prostatitis tests are unique diagnostic solutions that identify pathogenic organisms and provide pooled antibiotic susceptibility testing, or PAST. Precise treatment of UTIs and prostatitis requires information on the specific composition of organisms causing the infection and their antibiotic sensitivities, especially in the case of more complex and polymicrobial infections. Let's take a look at a report to illustrate the clinically relevant information you will receive. First, the specific organisms identified by PCR in the urine sample are listed with semi-quantitative values in order of concentration. The next section provides the susceptibility and resistance gene results. Guidance UTI and Guidance Prostatitis incorporates several pieces of information and orders the antibiotics from left to right based on these factors to simplify reading the report as you make your treatment decision. Factors considered include pooled antibiotic susceptibility results, or PAST, resistance genes detected, formulation of antibiotics, and what supporting evidence is present for antibiotic use in the organisms reported. PAST, or pooled antibiotic susceptibility testing, is unique to Guidance UTI and Guidance Prostatitis and tests susceptibility of the pool of organisms in urine. In addition to the S-susceptible and R-resistant PAST result, the guidance report includes another susceptibility result category, I-intermediate. In rare cases where multi-drug resistant organisms are present, the I result can provide relevant treatment options. By testing against the pool instead of against each organism individually, PAST accounts for the interactions between bacteria and polymicrobial infections, which occur over 50% of the time in UTIs and can change susceptibility of antibiotics. This change can increase or decrease antibiotic sensitivity depending on which organisms are present. Standard urine culture evaluates susceptibility of each organism independently and therefore does not account for these changes. Guidance UTI and Guidance Prostatitis also test for the presence of antibiotic resistance genes. Resistance genes can provide useful information, but sometimes these genes are not fully expressed. This could be from mutations or changes in resistance genes due to interactions with other organisms. Standard PCR testing only provides resistance gene identification, whereas Guidance UTI and Guidance Prostatitis provides both the presence of resistance genes and PAST, giving both phenotypic and genotypic information. There can be mutations or the presence of other organisms that interact and change the resistance patterns, and levels of expression can vary. Pooled minimum inhibitory concentration, or pooled MIC, is unique to Guidance UTI and represents the lowest concentration of an antibiotic needed to inhibit the growth of a pool of organisms. This allows for better clinical decision-making and improves antibiotic stewardship. Antibiotic formulations will also be provided on the report as oral, intramuscular, subcutaneous, or intravenous. The check marks at the bottom of the report highlight the supporting evidence for an antibiotic against each detected organism. The section shows when antibiotics are either FDA approved or have significant published literature supporting use of that antibiotic against detected uropathogens. Guidance UTI and Guidance Prostatitis are critical tools for managing challenging UTI and prostatitis cases and allows for more informed treatment decisions. By utilizing our guidance tests, you move your patient care forward.